Howdy YouTube, welcome to RV Daydream. Today we're going to assemble and show you a product that was sent to us at no charge for a review, and basically letting you see what you can get for your patio.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
In our case, because we're traveling full-time, it's not really a feasible item for us, but we did want to try it out. We wanted to see what this thing was like, because when we come into these parks, there's a lot of people here that are full-time. They've been here 6 months to 3 years or 5 years, and we do see these in use because the parks are they're pretty particular about not having an open fire, or if you do have an open fire, you can only have something that's approved that has a cover on it. But this is, yeah, or propane, and that's what this is. This is propane. So what this is a 50,000 BTU fire table. Again, something I wouldn't normally buy for us while we're traveling full time, but if you have a home and if you're stationary, these nights have gotten a little bit cooler here. We've been down into the 40s almost every night. It is winter in Florida, so I know what you guys are experiencing up north. But this is something we wanted to try out again. Let's go ahead and get it together and show you what it looks like. So the box is heavy.
Yes, it's very heavy.
Team lift. It says do not cut with sharp objects. Well, of course, this is a sharp object. And the reason is because it's a resin wicker look. I think they're just concerned about you cutting that piece. This came FedEx. This got shipped relatively quick. As far as the weight of it, I'm assuming that we're probably in the 70-pound range. You think it's about 70 pounds?
34.5 kilograms.
Oh, that's probably close to that. You guys that are in that metric system, you can tell me. We know there's going to be some assembly that's involved here, so we're looking that's kind of hesitantly. The other thing is this comes with a cover, so once it's assembled, you can leave it out, without it getting damaged, because it does have a cover on it, or a cover for it. The manual, the assembly instructions, which I may read. If you don't mind assembling IKEA, I'm assuming that this is probably in the same boat as that. Oh, no, that's good. Whew, thank God that's not nuts and bolts. These are the glass beads.
Oh.
That scared me because this is heavy.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing apart, show you what it looks like out of the package, and then we'll give you an idea what it was like to assemble it. All right, so the name of the company again is YITAHOME. There's going to be a link down in the description for this. There may be even a discount code. I'm not sure on that, but go down in the description and see if this is something you're interested in. They have some other ones, so once you click the link, if you want to shop around and look at the other one's they have to offer, if it's one's not your cup of tea, this is what it looks like though once it's assembled. And this is everything that you get. You got glass beads in here. Here's the cover, the propane tank holder. Here's the sides. Here's the lid. Here's some more sides. There's the legs. Here's all the hardware that's involved. This is for the glass, because there is a glass top. And then this is the tabletop. This is, I'm going to hold off to show you what it looks like until it's assembled, but I want you to see all the pieces. It does have its own igniter, and it is propane, obviously.
Yeah. I wonder if there's some storage underneath there.
Yes, there is.
Nice.
Because they showed pictures of wine glasses.
Ooh, nice.
Let's get this
I'm
together.
excited. We'll be able to show this tonight.
Yeah, all right.
When it's dark.
Right. Yeah, you'll get to see that on this film, on this video. Did I just say film?
You did.
Oh my God, am I dated?
Yourself.
Yeah. Look at how sturdy. Why would it be like this? I've got all the screws in. It's because I haven't tightened them. So what you're going to do is you're going to start all the screws, and it doesn't say this in the instructions, but you want to start all the screws loosely that hold this together, which isn't very difficult. And then once you get them all in place and slightly snug, but still allowing for things to move around like you see here. Then you're going to place it on the top. You see how the top's upside down? And you then put the screws in that secure the top. Once the top's secured on here, then you go back and tighten all these screws. The reason that you want to not tighten all these screws first is because you want it to be level. You want everything to be level and parallel with each other, and that top kind of ties it all in using these legs up here, the tops of them. So just read the instructions, realize that there is a difference between the legs and the way they get positioned, and make sure that you have this one on the correct end because it has an opening for your gas controls. So this is what it looks like whenever you get the majority of the screws in. And at this point you could just give up and say, I don't want to do anymore. But we want to put the shelves in here. So with this secured, you definitely want to put the thumb screw here. With this secured in the bottom, you can start all these other screws because the shelf, all it does is sit on the screws. That way you're not trying to thread these things in through a shelf while you're holding it, which is pretty good idea as far as the assembly process goes. Good thinking there. Make sure the magnets are up on top whenever you do this. That'll make sure you have it oriented correctly for the doors. We're going to be in pretty good shape. I'm pretty excited. So it's all complete. Be careful with these crystals. They're broken glass, and they do have some little shavings you want to be concerned with. Don't cover the igniter plate with the glass, and kind of open the ports to make sure the fire comes up through there. And then as far as when you put this away, it has a hanger back here, and you can see this is the lid that goes on top if you just want to leave it out, or if you want to take the glass off, which I probably recommend once it's cool, and then put this lid down to protect everything, and then put the glass inside on the storage, which I'll show you what that storage looks like here.
I don't think that's going to fit in.
It might. Yeah, Heidi might be right. Yeah, I don't think that it will fit in there unless you put it up on the propane tank, but you can see the couple shelves there. These are kind of loose in here. They just set on those screws, and then your propane tank, of course, has its setting place with its fastener. I like it. The thing that I'd be concerned with is a few things. The weight. Make sure you put it somewhere that you don't have to move it around. That's good that it's not going to blow around, but of course when you put it away, you want to cover it up to protect it as much as possible. There's a cover for it that's over there. We'll take a look at that a little later. I'll show you a picture of it with the cover on since this is hot. But the other thing is, this is 50,000 BTU. The flame that you're currently seeing now is low. So there's high. And what's that mean? Well, everybody on the patio is going to get warm, but also, I don't know if you can tell in the distance here, that is all fuel that's being burned on a pretty great level. So what that means is you're going to go through propane at a pretty good clip. But to keep you warm on those chilly nights, this might be the ticket. So the link again will be down in the description. Check that out. And this is from YITAHOME. I think it's pretty cool. What do you think about it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, Heidi likes it a lot. Now we're going to be hauling it around.